People are always asking me, hey Rio, how far in does endgame start? Now I know a lot of my community people out here and my players that's always doing endgame runs, endurance runs. It doesn't matter. You guys let me know at what time in the comment section does endgame start for you. Now this is what I always tell people when they say, Rio, when does endgame start? I say to them, the answers are not within the question, but the questions are within the answers. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. I think it would sound better if you was like high or something. I don't know. Like, but it sounded good, right? You can't tell me that wasn't no like mythical stuff right there. That stuff sounded lit. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. But yo guys, what's going on? Life of Rio here. And man, I don't I'm sorry. Man. All right, I've gathered my composure. I'm back. Now, this is what I want to say. For me, if I'm doing anything team based, end game for me starts 60 minutes in. Nothing below that. Nothing below that. End game starts at 60 minutes for me because the enemies are at level 100. Level 100 just is just a really good spot to start off. You know what I mean? That's when I actually have to start really casting powers. That's when I have to like pay attention to things. That's when the ancients buffs start getting really annoying in mod. So it's different for a lot of people. I mean, anything for me, I know some people like saying like, 45 minutes, which I can agree with 45 minutes because 45 minutes in mod, the enemies are at least level 93 to 95. Basically, the Eximuses are hitting level 100. So I definitely get why you could say 45 minutes as well, but it's different for a lot of different people. And for the tile sets is different as well. If the enemies aren't level 100 for me, I'm kind of not going to be having a good time. Now, like I said, that's with a team. And the reason why it starts with a team for me at 60 minutes is because you have 3 other people. If I'm doing solos all the way to 2-3 hours, then me having a team with me is not going to start. I don't really have to do anything till 60 minutes. And if you guys ever see me stream, a lot of the times what I do is the start of the stream, the first start of that survival all the way up to 1 hour, you don't see me doing anything. Everybody else is running around killing because I don't have to do anything because the life support span, the enemies that you're killing is going to be so high because there's 3 other people that you're going to have max life support by 60 minutes anyway. So you don't have to do anything. A lot of frames damage fall off and potential don't really start feeling that push from enemies till 1 hour in. So that's a really good thing. Now, one thing I would say, I would love for there to be a planet that starts off with level 100s. I feel like that would be a great way on how to really push people into the excitement a little bit early. That's one thing about Warframe is that the startup is a little bit slow, especially when dealing with survival. It's a little bit slow because you got to wait for that hour for things to get exciting. And after that hour, I'm completely lost and I'm hypnotized. By the time I check again, we're 2 or 3 hours in and I'm having a really good time. But it's the chemistry of the Warframes depending on how hard you're going to be working for endgame period. Now, if you're doing solos, I mean, god dang, endgame start right away. The reason why is because if you're not killing, the mission is over. You don't have anyone else there to help you unless you're rocking Equinox Duality. Just saying. But like I'm saying, 1 hour, everybody's always asking me, what is a good time? Now, this is what I tell people since we're starting this community and everything else for you guys. What's happening is if you're starting out with endgame, don't base your time off of me and the person in the comment section that's flexing on you with a 5 forma build. Don't do that. That will actually push you away. If you're just starting and as far as you can go is 20 minutes and you've never went there solo before, that is a great job. What you want to do is always have that timestamp. So if the highest you've ever went is 20 minutes and you've had trouble with your weapons or you have trouble with your Warframe setup or synergy, then work on that. Then the next time what you want to push forward to is to beat that 20 minutes, to go into 40 minutes, to go into an hour. Once you hit that hour mark with your favorite frame, that is a great accomplishment. No matter where you go, it's an accomplishment period, but you want to hit that hour mark. What you always want to do is get your weapon synergies right, your elemental combos right. Those are the things that you want to pay attention to on how you're going into endgame. So the level to where you want to get to really depends on you as the player to how far you can push yourself depending on your build. I'm going to tell you this honestly. Your fundamentals really play a huge part in endgame. Like you can see The build is fine, but you can take that exact build that I'm using and you can go to mod and you can get slapped down real quick, like 10-15 minutes in. It's a partly the build, but the build isn't the greatest part that's going to take you to an hour. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. You can get to an hour with just the weapons alone in Warframe. The Warframe abilities don't even really make a difference. You can just get there with an hour of killing with your weapons and grabbing life support. And that's just me being honest. You don't need any Warframe abilities. So that's something that you have to pay attention to. So that's why your weapon buildings is so important with the right and correct elemental combo. So you have to pay attention to what it is that you're doing, because most of the time when people used to run long runs, the ability didn't matter. People used to rock invisibility frames because they're invisible, but most of the time they're not using other abilities. I've used tons of frames to 1 hour without really caring about the abilities because the weapons nowadays are so strong. So what happens when you start getting into endgame, you're going to want to make sure that your weapons are perfect, your elemental combos are great, your modding is great, and then once you have that and your weapon is killing and your weapon starts slowing down on kills, then you add in your Warframe abilities to really help you out, to help your kills per second. And that's the main thing that you always want to do. You want to pay attention to that. So once you start getting into endgame, it's all about the synergy. And when I say synergy, I don't mean Warframe synergy. I mean your weapon synergy plus your Warframe abilities. You bring those together, and once all players are actually doing that and actually corresponding correctly with their move sets, then everything works smoothly and it's like a pie in the oven and everything is just beautiful and great and everybody's out here eating, baby. That's the main important thing. So, like I said, the time for endgame players, the best time that I would say is that hour mark to 45-minute mark. That's when endgame starts. When does it finish? Shoot, when you all run out of revives, when you go to extraction and you feel good about what you did. So that's the main thing. And I know another thing and another concern that's always going to come up is the reward system. The reward system is something that I'm looking into with talking to DE as well. Like I said, the main thing of what I'm trying to do is have our community out there to where we have things that we have coming in. There's a couple different changes that's actually on its way. So I'm really excited about it, and I'm still working hard on this endgame community. Man, it's just the greatest thing in the world when you can bring people like you together. Ain't nothing better than that, bro. It's like freaking, what is it? Like Marvel, bro. We all here. Like everybody's pulled up. I'm just telling you guys, I'm the only Batman character in Marvel. Don't at me. If you had to pick a character, a superhero, if you had to pick out of Marvel and DC, who would you be? I'm Batman. Don't at me. Don't say anything. Just know I win. Okay? Just letting you know. But that's just the thing, man. Endgame is starting around 45 to 1 hour. It depends on the person a lot of the times. But for me, it starts at 1 hour. Push yourself to get there. Have fun with it. And I guarantee you, it's really exciting once you try it. I've had so many people tell me, you know what, Rio? I never thought I could do it, or I never thought I would enjoy it. And now it's so addictive. I'm not going to lie. It is a rush. And you get a rush out of doing long runs that you never gotten before from just playing Warframe. I don't know if you guys know how easy Warframe is. You can literally walk around for 20 minutes. 20 minutes and don't do anything really, and you finish. I don't know. There's just a lot of different people with a lot of different mindsets that actually want that challenge. You know what I mean? People running up at you. You know what I'm saying? You just want that challenge. And it is a good challenge, and it is a breath of fresh air when you actually try it. If it's not for you, then it's not for you, fam. I know you're going to have that one guy that, LifeOfRio, I really don't, play endgame. The game wasn't decided. We ain't trying to hear you, okay? But good morning. Good morning to your thoughts. We ain't trying to hear you. But, that's the main thing of what I'm pushing for. I'm still working on this community, having a good time doing it. We're working on events for it. I'm really, really excited to actually get this whole thing out. The next thing is follow me over on Twitch. Guys, I'm always there having a good time. I'll be live today having a good time as always. We just come over there. It's a good vibe. Just come over there with positive thoughts and just be chill. That's all it's about. We just be laughing about the craziest things. Twitch /LifeOfRio. Follow me on Twitter. I've been giving out glyph codes over there as well. Now don't spam me asking me for glyph codes. I don't do that whole spamming thing, but just over there I'll put a whole entire list for you guys, just so you guys can know. But that's mainly it. Hope that you guys enjoyed the video, man. Please give the video a thumbs up, guys. We've been killing it. As a community, as a family over here on YouTube, we have been killing it. So thank you so much. Please give the video a thumbs up. Thank you guys for supporting. Thank you guys for showing me so much love, man. I love you guys so much. We're family, bro. I love you guys. Thank you, and have an amazing day. All right, homies? Now, the laugh at the beginning, I'm sorry. I was weak for like 10 minutes. I'm not going to lie to you. I was crying. The answer's not within the question, but the questions are within the answers. Oh no, man, it could be because I just woke up. That was some high thoughts, man. I was like, God, if you're watching this video and you're high, let me know if that was funny. I'm just saying.